Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. Got an Elan Playmaker 101 for you. This ski returns with the same shape and build as last year, but we do get a fresh new graphic. I think it's one of the sharper looking new graphics out there, and really nice bases as well. But yeah, same really fun and creative freeride ski as we've seen in the past. There's a lot of competition in the 100 millimeter category when it comes to twin tips and freeride skis. So there has to be something about your particular ski that sets it apart. When it comes to Elan, it is lightweight, mobility, and the capability of throwing them sideways. I am not very good at doing, slash turns and being drifty, but when I get on a Playmaker 101, I feel a lot younger and more creative in my skiing. So that's a big plus, especially as you age as a skier. If you're getting something to help you out and things that you used to be able to do but can't quite do anymore. There's plenty of sturdy, strong skis out there in 100 millimeters that can all carve really great turns, but there's fewer that allow for increased mobility and fun. This Playmaker 101 is at the top of that list for sure. It's built with a tube light wood core, so poplar and paulownia, and then we get two carbon rods that run along the side of the ski in the middle. They do not extend the full length of the ski like we see in the Ripstick series, and that puts just a little bit more emphasis on the middle portion of the ski, delivering good edge grip and nice energy while leaving the tips and tails lighter and even more flexible for more creative skiing. Elan does a really interesting job with the shaping and milling of their core to make this more trapezoidal shape, especially in the middle. It does taper to a flatter profile in the tips and the tails, but it's always interesting to see how they go about mixing cap and sidewall to create a particular effect. In this case, they're doubling down on the ability for the ski to get up on edge on a higher edge angle with greater ease, and then allowing the tips and the tails to be more flexible and more playful while still being engaged in the entirety of the turn. Not too heavy here. This is the 180. We're at 1,705 grams, and there's some flex to this ski as well. So it is not terribly stiff in the tips and tails. Most of the responsiveness we see is underfoot. It is a bit more flexible in the shovel versus the tail, giving it more of a directional freeride mentality, despite that kind of modern twin tip shape to it. But yeah, we do see a lot more with the shape. Again, unlike Ripsticks, these are symmetrical, so there's no asymmetry here. Same ski regardless of foot. Some flat camber underfoot there, just a little bit, just enough to give you some good energy in spring, and then more dramatic rocker profile and taper shape. Taper most notably in the shovel here, more of a spoony tip shape, really excellent floater combined with the flex. You're not gonna have an easy time driving the tips of these skis into the snow. They're gonna rise up and surf really, really well. And then a little bit more traditional freeride in the tail, not a ton of early taper there. Just making it hook in a little bit more, which is a good thing for those that spend more time on trail. This is a 180. There's some skis in the 100 millimeter category that I'm comfortable skiing in this length. This isn't one of them. The 188 is definitely a better option for bigger skiers. I think if you're in the middle size-wise, you can pretty confidently size up, and you'll be rewarded with better on-piste performance and better flotation. They're still extremely quick and agile, so I wouldn't be afraid of sizing up if you're caught in the middle. We've got some good tester feedback here from our friend Matt McGinnis. He notes, I've heard good things about this ski, so my expectations were pretty high. That said, I was pleasantly surprised when these skis exceeded them. The key feature here is the liveliness. Right from the first pop, I could tell that these skis wanted to bounce around and get in the air as much as possible. Yeah, we've noticed that from all the Playmakers now, 91 through 111, that their desire is to be more in the air as opposed to a grounded ski that really just rips through turns. If you think about kind of the opposite here. We're thinking about a Vocal Mantra 102 or something like that, where the main idea is for the ski to be entrenched in a carved turn, whereas this is considerably more shifty. So if that kind of fits you as a skier, you want something mobile and floaty and agile, good for the trees, good bump ski, and still has park capabilities, tough to do better than this lightweight Playmaker 101. So make sure you check the ski out here at SkiEssentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.